So what's up guys, I'm here, welcome back to the 17th episode of the Milan career mode. We don't have that much time to call it the Milan career mode because apparently Milan is losing their license come EA Sports FC 24. Sorry to put you guys on a little bit of a downer. You guys are brand new here. You guys can consider subscribing, dropping a like down below. We're starting off the Coppa Italia. This is the quarterfinals. It's against Atalanta. I might just do the highlights feature, play our best lineup because then we have Barcelona coming up in the round of 16 of the Champions League. Some big games in Serie A, but you're probably only going to be seeing the big game in Serie A and then the two legs of the Champions League. And I don't know why a lot of people have been talking about the difficulty. I've always played on Legendary with sliders. I've never changed anything. It is what it is. Ultimate is a difficulty that I'll never play because it just boosts player stats. You've heard me say it a bunch of times, and I saw some stuff about the transfer I made for Indica, trying to get some established players. I'm sorry, Indica already at PSG, 24 years old. He's definitely established and has some established stats for a player of 83 overall, playing like an 85. And just, this is a signing that made sense for the team. Our team is fantastic. Look at Leao, look at Teo. We should definitely be going far in the Champions League. We didn't need to make that many changes. This team is already fantastic. Enough talk. Let's get into these highlights. Hopefully this will be a victory. It's a bit frustrating the amount of work I've put into this series, and I'm definitely getting some good views, some more viewers and all that, but recurring viewers have been a big thing. I don't know what it is. Atalanta with a counter-attack in the 19th minute. Where have all our defenders gone? Ndika is going to chase back. Bukart plays it back to Lookman. Fikayo Tomori with a good block. A solo run for Rafael Leao. It's not really a solo run. They've got a player charging back. It's Vernier. Leao. David looking to make the run in behind. Demiral with the block. This one's going to be a tightly contested match. Try to give you guys a lot of gameplay in these episodes. I don't know what it is. Jonathan David trying to get to it. He slowed down just a little bit last episode, but he still has a lot of goals. The Kitalar in there. Can it come down to Pobega, who might have come on for Sandro Tonali? The play is still going on as Kalulu has got Teo. Pobega, we know he can score some big goals. Jonathan David looking for the strike. Mateus with the block. Atalanta recovers the ball. Pessina, Pobega all over the place. Looks like a Milan solo run in the 85th minute. Ziyech on Scalvini, who was definitely suggested to me when for Indica. Thought he would be a lot better. Plays it to Rafael Leao. Gosens there to get that 114th minute in the quarterfinals. Leao, he's got Hatabor to beat. Leao's got to get a good touch. Leao, what kind of touch was that by Leao? He's got Hatabor to beat. He can send in David, who's calling for it. David through. This one is going into penalties. I actually really like how they make you play the entire penalty shootout and maybe not just highlights, as Jonathan David smashes that one in the back of the net. Sam Lammers to take against Menya, sending him the wrong way. Never actually went into penalty shootouts in this game. Daniele Verde stepping up to the spot, and he power it past the goalkeeper. Good save. Bukart now with that player-based difficulty indicator. Mike Mignon makes a fantastic save. The Kitalare has got the opportunity to score. He's going to find the top left corner past the goalkeeper. Lookman against Menya. Can he make another save? Menya going low once again. Ismail Benasser. Tonali did come off. Pobega did come on. Good save. Pessina against Menya. Third time's the charm. Diving that way. Leao can seal the deal with the penalty at his foot over here. Trying to just get ourselves into the next round, the semifinals. Rafael Leao, what does he have up his sleeve? A beautiful Panenka into the next round. Leao. Not really much happened throughout the highlights. We had opportunities. Leao took some poor touches, but in the end he seals the deal with a fantastic penalty from the spot, chipping the goalkeeper. Lovely. The only real big game I see coming up in Serie A might be Napoli. But honestly, at this stage in the career mode, at this stage in this season, would like to show you the Champions League have the biggest priority. We have the semi-finals first leg against Inter Milan. We've been drawn up against them. And as you can see, Kessie in his second season became captain of Barcelona. That doesn't make any sense. Jonathan David on the score sheet in Serie A, 20 goals in all appearances this season. Leao, De Ketelaar, Ziyech, all there up top. Tonali and Dika playing fantastic ever since we signed them. Yes, I could have saved who knows how much money. Could have definitely got him for less, but it is what it is. This game is unrealistic. As much as you try to be realistic, it's always going to be unrealistic. Ziyech has been playing fantastic. Verde on the bench if we do need him. Nonto on the bench. He's been getting a lot of game time. Don't know if he's been scoring, but he looks a lot more lively and a lot more active than Colombo in the games we do bring him on. Jonathan David, I think 6 goals, if I'm not mistaken, in the Champions League. Ter Stegen, obviously, in goal for Barcelona. Let's take a look at their first lineup. They've got a lot of players with yellow cards. They've got Aouar on the bench as well. Griezmann, was he brought back after the loan? Rafinha, Lewandowski, Fati. Obviously, Lewandowski, the big man up top to look out for. Pedri, De Jong, Kessie. With this side, in real life, they got knocked out to the Europa League. So, is it going to be that big of a side to play against? I definitely think so. Milan, Barcelona, first leg at the Camp Nou. Don't know how Lewandowski doesn't have the player-based difficulty, but it looks like it's Rafinha and Fati. A lot of people have been asking, what is that arrow? It's the player-based difficulty. They have heightened stats. They do a lot more skill moves. They play like they should be playing. Rafinha back to Frankie de Jong. Doubling up now, boys. Ndika, great stuff from Ndika. Menya, get clear. Leao trying to find David down. We haven't been able to string together anything. Fati gonna get around Ndika. Good block by Ndika. Lewandowski. Good ball. De Jong now. Rafinha. Theo giving chase. Ball gets played in. Fati. Good block by Fikayo Tomori. David. The sliding challenge works well. Ziyech, David, make a run in behind David. Somebody give Ziyech an opportunity to get something going as Ziyech and Dika getting forward. De Ketelaere slips that one through. Kalulu, great sliding challenge by Pierre Kalulu. I thought the referee for a second was pulling that one back for a penalty. It didn't go to the replay right away. What a challenge by Kalulu. That's why I wanted to play my right back. He's got a lot of speed at Rafinha now with the opportunity from the corner kick. Fati was in, that had goal written all over it. Leao, good clearance. Not clear enough though as Fati. Down to Lewandowski, who went down in the box. Referee didn't call anything. Tonali, get clear. Doesn't. Theo, Lewandowski, Ndika, cleared as far as you can. Lucky to not be 1-0 down. Ziyech can spring forward David. David's got to get a touch. It's Mancini with the block. Maybe we need to change something at halftime. A tactic, a formation, something, because nobody's getting in behind. Nobody's doing anything. Fati. Ball gets whipped in, corner. Ndika there. Kalulu off the line. Was that one going in? I don't know. Mancini now. De Jong. We just need to get out of this, boys. We just need to get out of this. Pedri, who said the difficulty was too easy. We're getting dominated by Barcelona at the moment. 0-0. Menya, a big part of that. But even our defense, a massive part. Tomori and Ndika. Kalulu playing fantastic. We win this, boys. Kalulu has a huge impact on that. He's been everywhere today. Kessie. He's captain for a reason. Plays a good ball in to Ansu Fati. Cuts inside. Ndika, get on Lewandowski. The challenge comes in a bit too early by Ndika. And a good save by Menya. David. Not going to find him, David. He's going to try to play Leao. Leao, he's got Bellerin to beat. Bellerin just stepping through him. Maybe need to make a change right now because nothing's working. Tomori, great challenge by Fikayo Tomori. Ismail, we'll go back to Tomori. Tonali, De Ketelaere, Charles, just bunched up in the middle. Barcelona, Kalulu, Ziyech, he's got the skill. He's got the dribbling. Shaw going in for the challenge. Mistiming that one. De Ketelaere now. Leao, it's going to find David from outside the box. Jonathan David. Benacer. Look at how many they have back just staying there. Ziyech, Kalulu on the overlap. The cross comes in. There is Jonathan David in the box. Bellerin. First little sniff at goal. Tonali. De Ketelaere. Theo. Leao. Could run in behind. Now Leao, he's got David. David, one touch. David, the strike. David, that one takes a deflection. And it's cleared off the line. Jonathan David trying to continue that big run in the Champions League. Leao now has got Kessie and Bellerin to beat. Trying to go through. They're taking off Lewandowski, bringing on Griezmann. Still can produce something, Antoine Griezmann, especially coming in late. We're throwing on Nonto. Can he get himself a goal here in the Champions League? David had he literally had nothing to work with today. He literally had nothing to work with. We had nothing to work with. It was the Ketelara's effort from outside the box, just troubling Ter Stegen, but in the end, not finding the back of the net. Can Nonto give us something, the young Italian? Pobega is just going to get dispossessed by Rafinha. Ousmane Dembele, Kalulu stepping in with a challenge. Verde touches, finds Nonto. Kalulu. Counter-attack can work here, but we have nobody in there for Kalulu. Nobody in there for Kalulu. Just going to send it in. Leao getting in there. Pobega. The touchdown by Pobega. Late winners have happened before. De Jong. Pobega. Great challenge. Referee gives nothing there. Leao gonna avoid the sliding challenge. De Ketelar now. The touch is poor by De Ketelar, but he makes it work inside the box. Bellerin is there. Nothing we can do about this. We had some momentum going in, but in the end, a hard-fought 0-0 draw at the Camp Nou. Taking this one to the San Siro. They had opportunities, but we limited Lewandowski. Our defense played fantastic today, and I know we can beat this side. Maignan making some big saves. On to the next. February has almost been a perfect month, despite losing 3-2 to Napoli in the previous affair. It sucks because we were at San Siro. We ended up losing 3-2, but still in first place. But Sassuolo right behind us. This one's the first leg of the Coppa Italia semi-finals. As usual, it's always a two-leg affair. We're starting Nonto up top. Verde giving some guys some playtime, especially Pobega, Ciao as well. Ndika needs a little bit of a rest, and Ziyech with an opportunity from a corner kick. I'm going to do this one as highlights and then probably play the second leg as a full game. Ziyech whipping in. We always seem to freaking drop points or lose against Inter Milan. Verde with the strike. Good block by Fofana. And a free kick in a dangerous territory. Ziyech, inside foot curler. De Ketelar is there. Up to meet it. Onana grabbing. Don't think De Ketelar even got a touch on that one. Free kick for Inter. This episode has everything. Tough draws, penalty shootouts, a derby, Ziyech the touch, an opportunity for a Milan solo run. It's Verde against Kurt Zouma. Could he take it on the outside? Could he take it on the inside? Nonto needs to make a run. Verde, in the end, he's going to try to go outside, and in the end, he just stops in place while running, and another opportunity for Verde. Verde, Nonto, he's getting forward. Wilfried Nonto. You gotta have the drive there. David on the bench if we need him. An Inter attack started by Barella. Berardi went to Inter, and they're still doing fantastic. Sassuolo. Berardi, that's a good signing for them. Teo Hernandez, lovely stuff. End of full time, and this one's gonna finish in a 0-0 draw. I thought it was going into extra time and penalties, but I remembered that it is two legs. Barcelona once again after that 0-0 draw. Not a lot of goals we've been scoring in these tough matches, and I keep seeing comments that it's too easy. This is how the game should be. Tough when they're supposed to be tough. A win when you absolutely deserve it. Nothing here in the first leg. I don't know what Barcelona is doing not starting Robert Lewandowski, but that's exactly what they've done. Not started Robert Lewandowski. 0-0 draw obviously in that first leg at the Camp Nou. We're going with David, Leao, De Ketelar, Ziyech, Benacer, Tonali, Ndika, Tomori, Kalulu at the back have been rock solid. Hernandez and Maignan in goal. A huge reason for that 0-0 draw was Maignan, was Ndika, was Tomori. And like I said, I saw some comments sign established players. Ndika is an established player. He's 24 years old. He's grown at PSG. He moved from Frankfurt. Barcelona's lineup going with Rafinha. I see Christensen. A lot of yellow cards in the side. Pedri, Kessie, Koundé. On the bench, they've got Luke Shaw, Dembele, Lewandowski. Like I said, they're starting Griezmann. Tierney on the left, Koundé on the right, Mancini and Christensen. But Ter Stegen in goal. This is make or break time, boys. We really didn't have that many opportunities in that first leg. And it's a day later I'm playing this game because FIFA has been pissing me off in the past couple of days. Let's do this. Barcelona likes to put a lot of freaking pressure, man. I noticed that. Ziyech. They really limit you to absolutely nothing. Ziyech trying to get through Tierney there. That's going to be a battle on that right-hand side. We do have Verde on the bench. But it is what a player of that quality can send balls like that through. Rafinha gets through Theo. Lovely by Ndika. The header by De Jong. Maignan grabbing. Good grab. De Ketelaere. Oh, Maron. What? Ndika. How much power did... That's ridiculous. David, get in there. Theo. Jonathan David inside the box. Don't know how Ndika put that much power. David getting in those areas. I love to see that, actually doing your runs, actually following your instructions, unlike last game. Been a while since you guys have actually seen a Jonathan David goal. A lot of his goals been coming through the simulation of the calendar of the matches, of the highlights that you haven't been seeing. He's up to, I think, 20 goals in all competitions in 24-25 appearances. De Ketelaere now trying to get through Tierney and just steps in a foot. Griezmann. Ndika getting back. Pedri. Nicely done, Tomori. Just you didn't need that. You really didn't need that flare. Ndika. I'm recording this literally 5 minutes after waking up. I'm all over the place. Ziyech. David. Can he send him? He's going to. David, good run in. David. Got two to beat. Jonathan David. De Ketelaere in there. Outside foot cross. De Ketelaere with the header. Ter Stegen not reaching that one. De Ketelaere. What a ball by Jonathan David. Don't know what that celebration is, but Jonathan David. What a cross by David. Who knew he had that in him? Ter Stegen not going to be able to reach that one on his line. Even De Ketelaere. Fantastic header. And we take the lead, Charles De Ketelaere, into the top right corner. He's been playing fantastic this season. That is the go-ahead goal. First goal in 7 games. But it doesn't matter how many goals he has. He's been assisting. He's been scoring in Serie A. He's been playing fantastic. I'm recording. I thought I wasn't. 1-0 up. And Ansu Fati. They're coming right back after scoring. Benacer. Good clearance. That's all I want, boys. That's all I want. Clear the ball when I ask you to clear it. You do that for me and we're going to win this game. We know how to defend Barcelona. We know their game plan. They love to take it to the line, cut inside, then make a cross. Kalulu. Great stuff by Kalulu. That's a foul against him. That's a foul against De Jong. I thought that was going to be a free kick for Barcelona. Watch the cross, the low pass. Tierney. Not going to go for the cross. Now goes in low. De Jong. Tomori getting a challenge. Fati's there. Great save by Mike Maignan. Can't do anything about that ball. And it's Ansu Fati with an opportunity for Barcelona. They've been threatening and threatening. Ziyech at the near post. Get rid, Leao. If you can get on this ball, it's Mancini, the center back. To try to take it through. Benacer stopping him. Now we counter. Leao. Rafael Leao. De Jong. Leao. It's going to be stopped by Mancini. And it goes right back the other way. Ndika. Just calm this down, boys. Don't need to rush it near the end of the half. Don't need to rush it near the end of the half. Maignan making a fine save. That one was going to be intercepted. 1-0 up. De Ketelaere with a fantastic header. Finally, my players are doing their runs, following their instructions. Fati with a good opportunity. De Ketelaere. Leao. Chips it through to Jonathan David. He's got the speed. He's not going to be able to get through Christensen. He's been the biggest pain today. Theo. Rafinha now. Good ball. Ndika just gets a little bit of a touch. That one should have been back to Maignan. But the game is trying to screw me. Ziyech. Dribbling by Ziyech. Why is he losing the ball? Ziyech. Around De Jong. Finding David. De Ketelaere now. Benacer. He can switch the play. Find Theo. Theo gives. And he's going to go, Theo. He's going to give and go. Can he play it in? Leao is there, swinging his foot at it. Can't get to it. Tonali now. We deserve another one. We deserve another one. Ziyech. Can he chip this one in? Find Leao. Leao. Not going to find anybody. Ziyech threatening there. There it is. Robert Lewandowski might be too little, too late for them, but still a lot of time. These changes maybe needed to come on a few minutes ago or make a triple change. What started out as a double. Valverde coming on. Pobega coming on. Calabria coming on, just trying to solidify ourselves at the back. And with that being said, they're going to be on the attack immediately. Rafinha, Pedri, Kessie. One touch passing here. Pedri. I saw that ball into De Jong coming before it even happened. Ndika stepping in with a challenge. Just getting Pedri off of that ball. Rafinha. Get there, Tomori. Great challenge, Tomori. Needed to get that one right. And he absolutely did. De Ketelaere now. Referee. How's that not a foul? It's a foul against Barcelona. Tomori stepping in. Phenomenal challenge by the Englishman. That's why he's one of the best centre-backs in the world at this age. Leao trying to send through Pobega. Everybody getting forward, and we're just lost at the back right now. Ndika. Get on Rafinha. Theo's coming back. Rafinha. Lewandowski. Kessie. Ryan Kessie. Trying to score against his former club. Kessie. De Jong. Rafinha. Ndika. Get clear. Get clear. Get clear, boys. Rafinha through. You can't get the ball clear. Nobody had it on their foot. Barcelona in the 90th minute. I saw this one coming. I knew this was going to happen. You cannot stop it. Nobody wants to get in a challenge. Stick in a foot. Tomori and Ndika playing so solid. And then sleeping there. No one wanted to get a challenge. Ndika there. Clear the ball. Didn't really have the possession on his foot, I guess. And Menya beaten. Menya beaten. This one's heading into extra time. Ati, please tell me that's offside. Please tell me that's offside. Either way, Menya makes a good save. I thought that might have just been offside. De Jong in. He was injured. Pobega, not the pass I was looking for. And recovers Pobega. And that's going to be a foul against Rafinha. Going, Theo Hernandez, please get up. This is not an injury. Thank goodness. Switches the play, Theo. Calabria. Lofts that one to David. David. Creating space. Tonali. Tonali in. There is De Ketelaere. Hits it with his left foot. Maybe should have went with the outside of his foot. We also have Colombo. We also have Giroud. De Ketelaere with an opportunity to get through. That one rhymed. There's a change I'd like to make. Giroud on. Giroud hasn't had that many goals this season. Hasn't had that many games this season. And he's back down to a 75. He's decreasing, but he's still playing fantastic whenever we do play him. David and him gonna partner up top. David, what in the world was that? Where's everybody on defense? A minute added on. Don't like this position. Ferran Torres. Cross comes in. And Ndika get clear. Pobega get clear. Thank you very much. Looks like this one's heading into penalties. Gonna be decided by a penalty shootout. Doesn't have the best penalties. Giroud is further down the line. Jonathan David gets the goal when it counts. Ter Stegen rooted to the spot. Kessie against his former club. Kessie's going to be a tough penalty taker to stop. And that's exactly what he does. Finds the back of the net. Rafael Leao against Ter Stegen. Bottom right corner. Lewandowski now. Menya. Make a big save. He takes an early step and makes a fantastic save. Verde now. Look at that bar. Daniele Verde trying to power this one through. Finds the top right corner. 3 for 3 Milan. Ousmane Dembele. Stay down the middle. He's going to try to chip you, and then Menya can't get to it. Oli Giroud. You know how many penalties he scored? That one's going to be perfect. That one's going to be perfect. Olivier Giroud beats Ter Stegen. Menya saves. We're through to the next round. It's Ferran Torres. Menya already saved one. Could have saved Dembele, but just didn't dive. Torres. Mike Menya sends us through to the quarterfinals. Menya, fantastic save. Barcelona, could I say they deserved that goal? They absolutely did, but we shut them down. In the end, they got one. And we're through to the next round. De Ketelaere's header in the first half put us through, and then Rafinha in the 90th minute. Mike Menya with a fantastic save. And this one's going to be decided by penalties. That's how the Serie A table looks. 29 games into the season, 71 points for Milan, 22 victories, 5 draws, 2 losses, looking to get our 21st title. Sassuolo just staying fantastic this season, despite losing Berardi, Inter, Napoli, Juve, Atalanta. The Coppa Italia, obviously you guys saw that we did take a 0-0 draw in that first leg. Juve 2-1 over Roma. Who have we been drawn up against in our quarterfinals matchup in the Champions League? It's going to be Atletico Madrid. Manchester City, Leverkusen. That's a team you're maybe not used to seeing there. Real Madrid, Liverpool, PSG, Juventus. That could be a fantastic path to the final. Imagine if we get to the finals, Juve's there, Manchester City, Real Madrid, Liverpool maybe again. We have the team to maybe do it this season. Teo world class, Tomori world class, Maignan world class, Leao world class. A fantastic team we've got. Like I said, Jonathan David slowing down in the games you've been seeing, but in the simulations and everything throughout this season, he's got 17 goals in Serie A, 5 in the Champions League, 22 in all appearances. Leao, 9 goals, 6 assists. De Ketelaere, 6 goals, 7 assists. Same thing for Ziyech, but with 4 assists. De Ketelaere, fantastic goal in that Champions League. He's playing like an 83. With that sharpness, he's playing maybe even like an 85, 86, 87. So that's why our team is fantastic. Ziyech, Giroud with 3, Verde with 3. He's done fantastic since coming here. And he's also grown, which is surprising. Pobega 2, Benacer 2, Tonali 2, Tomori, Esposito, Sanders, Colombo, Theo, Kalulu with 1 each. And Nonto, let's see what he's got. Has he been playing 4 appearances? Got some clean sheets, but he was only here to maybe back up, especially with Giroud decreasing. I think we've got ourselves a fantastic side. Can we win the treble this season? Let's go for it. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, I know it took long to come out, but it is what it is. I told you I'm busy. I told you this is not a full-time thing. The only way it can be a full-time thing, people continue subscribing, people continue supporting these videos. Let's not get into that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.